Now, on Top Gear. It's all about beating Tanner.
Moving around a lot.
As we force him to defy death while trying to break the indoor speed record, stunt drive the most ridiculous and dangerous vehicles.
Oh!
And Tanner tries to outrace our virtual cars
90 miles an hour through turn 5.
while we cheat our way around the track.
Tanner's a professional driver, which means basically his job is to travel around the world and race cool cars. This also means he's super competitive,
See ya!
confident,
Kind of raring to go here.
and shows off his driving skills any chance he gets.
America! America!
So Adam and I thought it was time to bring him down a notch and came up with 3 challenges to see if we could make him fail. Our first challenge was to see if we could beat him around Infineon Raceway. But this wouldn't be like any normal race. Adam and I would be playing a video game, Forza Motorsport 4. We would set the fastest time we could around the virtual track and crash as many times as we liked. But Tanner would have to beat that time in a real car on the real track. And since we wouldn't have to be doing the real driving, we chose Infineon Raceway because it's known for being extremely dangerous. It's a high-speed track filled with turns that are easily misjudged. Elevation changes with blind drops and a wall so close to the track, one mistake means total carnage. And since we chose the track, we let Tanner pick whatever car he wanted. And of course, he chose one of the most race-worthy supercars on the market. The $375,000 Lexus LFA. Packed with so much technology, it's almost like driving a video game.
And there they are. Adam and Rutledge. Their gamer names are Rutro and Car Killer.
What's up, Tanner?
Are these your gaming pajamas?
Oh, yeah. It is time to die, my friend.
What makes you think that you could possibly be like a gaming master Jedi and conquer this track on a game?
You might be good in a car in real life, but in the virtual world, we are the best.
See that? It's reflex. I'm not even aware I'm doing it.
In the virtual world. Have you ever been on the Forza game here?
Look at me. I'm the biggest dweeb
Have you
know.
ever been on the Forza game?
Please. How hard could this possibly be? We can reset. You can't.
Have you ever even raced here?
I mean, I haven't drifted. I've been around the track before.
Oh, you've been on just a portion of the track,
Sideways.
left and right.
Maybe.
We're losing focus, fellas. We get an hour to practice, and then we meet on the field of battle. Fair enough?
Done. Le Mans start?
Sure.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, it means you run and I walk that way.
I hate when he's right. Damn it.
You ever played this game before?
Now, you?
No. Tanner doesn't need to know that, though.
Very good point.
While the gamer geeks got plugged into their video game and racing simulators, I got to know the real LFA. Sometimes you gotta just love Toyota. Sure, they build some lame cars that are purpose-made for accountants in Missouri, but other times, they just get it. They've got loads of cars out there that punch above their weight. The Corolla AE86, the 1960s Exotic, the 2000 GT, Toyota Supra Turbos, or this, the first real supercar from Japan. And it's a Lexus. The suspension of the car feels like one that took 10 years to develop. These Japanese, they devote absolutely everything to a project, put their whole beings into the smallest detail, and in a car like this, it shows. The LFA can do 202 miles an hour, and 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds. Its mid-front mounted 552 horsepower V10 engine gives it the perfect balance for handling. And the fact that it's a Lexus means it'll have no problem starting up in the morning. The engine in the LFA is already legendary. They actually had Yamaha do a lot of the development of the sound and of the engine. It revs from idle to 9,000 RPM in 0.6 seconds. Every time you get on the gas, it changes your whole day. Oh my God. Listen to that thing run. It's like a Formula One car. It's a sound that rips at the fibers of your inner ear and just dives into you and grabs your spine and says, "Love it!"
The experience of the LFA was so visceral, I began to wonder if those basement trolls were having the same experience with their high-tech racing simulators.
Did you fart?
No. Wow. This is different from Spy Hunter.
A little bit. Less guns. Look at all the great cars you can have on here. The 84 Rabbit MK1 GTI. You can't find those in real life.
Do I have to use the LFA?
If we're going to beat Tanner's LFA, we have to beat him with an LFA.
Okay. What color you want?
Is there a red? I'll take a red.
You want red? All right, I'll take blue. Wrong way warning.
You need that.
I'm gonna turn that off.
Are you sure you want to mess with all that? You do know what you're doing?
No, but I don't know how to get out of here.
We were 15 minutes into our practice session. And the more I drove the LFA, the more confident I was feeling about winning this race. I chose this car because it was right at home on the track. Its handling capabilities and acceleration were just off the charts.
The shifts happen in 0.2 of a second if you keep your foot to the floor in sport mode. Now, the shifting could have been the double clutch system that you get in the Ferrari 458, but the engineers at Toyota felt it wasn't authentic enough because you didn't feel the shifts. On paper, I completely disagree. But in practice, man, they are right. It is so much better being able to feel that pop. It feels faster. Listen to that. That sounds like a real car. It doesn't sound like a video game just going burr, dur, dur. You can actually feel the thrust and back on it again.
Are you supposed to be sweating while you play this?
It just means you really want it. Grass is bad. Grass is bad.
The idea is, in theory, to stay off the grass. This is really hard on you. I feel like I'm on the actual racetrack.
I'd spent the first 30 minutes of the practice session playing with the car. But now it was time to start doing laps around the track and prepare to put the game nerds in their place.
Traction control off. Little pedal on the right. On it, on it, on it, on it. I love it!
A strong lap time in a stock sports car in this track is 1:51. Expert video gamers can do it in the same car in 1:41, so I knew it was going to be close. I like my chances against ADD Ferrara, but Rutledge, he has the looks and physique of a bona fide video game champion.
Come on. Come on.
That's not... There's a wall. Ah. Okay, that turn is sharper than you think.
Couple spoilers up.
Go, go, go. Grass is bad. Grass is bad.
Oh, cones. Hello.
This is where the guys are going to go off and crash every time. It's downhill. You can see it in real life, but in the game, you can't see that downhill as much. God, it's like this car is made for this track. I wonder if it's that good on the game.
Oh, come on!
How do you think Tanner's doing right now?
I would say he is having the same struggles.
I hope not. He'd be dead.
Coming up, Tanner tries to break a world record,
Holy cow. Stop, baby, stop.
and a former Playboy bunny stops by.
Now, why don't you run your front plate?
It ruins the look of the front of the car.
When you work with someone who's good at everything with a car, it gets annoying. So Adam and I set out on a mission to put Tanner in his place. Our first challenge was a virtual race. Tanner was armed with the Lexus LFA. We were driving the same vehicle, but in Forza Motorsport 4. The problem was, we weren't very good.
Here's the wall again.
Solution? Video games always have an easy setting. Is there a game difficulty easy? Let's try that.
That's your strategy?
If you're gonna beat Tanner, you apparently have to cheat.
I like it. I'm in.
What the hell?
Here we go.
Adam, in easy, it will break for you.
Oh, I've been breaking it by myself. I broke everything. Bang. Now I'm back on the grass again.
You are really, really terrible at this game right now.
I am.
Game companies should really hire you to test these. That way they'll know, like, can a 4-year-old play the game? Having executed our new strategy, we were in the zone. And ready to beat Tanner.
Woo! That was fun.
Tanner.
How you doing?
I am good. How's it going?
Real good. How you doing out there?
I'm out of breath. That thing is awesome.
Yeah, big dog can eat, can it?
I don't know what that means. You guys are completely cheating. You've got these arrows telling you where the line is.
No,
and
no, no.
everything.
That's a suggestion.
Yeah, but it tells you exactly when to brake. It tells you
Hey,
when to hit the gas.
I bet we're set up just the same way. No traction control.
Sliding it all around.
You
gearing.
changed the traction. You're full throttle right there. You would have spun around if you were in the real
No,
car
I'm
right there.
modulating. I'm modulating my throttle. Thought you'd know that.
I see it all
I
on
don't
the
have
screen.
any- no, I don't have
Traction
any of that.
control, STM light is flashing. That's like...
Are you calling me a liar?
No, I'm just saying, what is TCS, traction control?
No, that is totally cool stuff.
Okay, whatever. You've been practicing for an hour. Are you ready to race?
Yeah.
Ready to do this or what?
What do you want to do? 3-lap shootout?
All right, it's on.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Here we go. You know, one of the great things about Tanner is he's the kind of guy that just can't say no to a challenge, which got us thinking, could we come up with something so difficult that he might actually fail for once?
Yeah, like putting something on the top shelf. It's hard because the guy set the record for the longest truck jump, right? He's won 3 gold medals at the X Games, and he's driven over 200 miles an hour.
But then it came to us. We challenged him to try to break the world indoor speed record. I mean, he's a daredevil, but he's not crazy enough to try that.
Or is he?
If I was going to break this world record, I was going to need a high-powered vehicle. If I was going to break it in an American car, there was really only one choice: the Corvette ZR1. The fastest accelerating vehicle ever to come out of GM. 638 horses of raw American fury. The perfect machine to bring the record home.
I'm standing in a 1 million square foot box. And today, it could be, for me, a 1 million square foot coffin.
In order to break the record, I'd need to reach a speed of 83 miles an hour. Now that may not sound like much, but trying to hit that speed while headed straight towards a concrete wall could be a little dangerous.
With wheels spinning and grabbing gears the whole way down the straight, if I get offline at all, well, I'm into one of these. A 10 by 10 steel beam, and my car becomes a mesh of metal and meat. Am I making this sound dangerous enough?
The floor was smooth, almost like ice, which made it incredibly difficult to stop before crashing into the wall.
Because we're going for an actual world record, we had to be able to verify the speed of the car. So we are going to use a system called LiDAR. It uses laser, well, to give you speeding tickets. But it's the most accurate way to determine the speed of the car on the planet. And we have a police officer with such a piece of equipment. How you doing?
I was ready, but wary of the ZR1's power being able to make it to the ground and getting enough grip.
So they got me in a helmet, I think really just to raise confidence, because it's not going to do squat if I hit one of these poles.
Basically, I was about to drive a muscle car on ice, as fast as I could, towards a wall.
Good launch. Short shift to second gear, a little bit too much wheel spin there. It's moving around a lot. Bed of the ring. Looking for a braking point.
65, 68, 69.
And brake. That was close. That was close. I tried hard on that one.
The floor was just too slick for this much motor. The ZR1 just couldn't put the power down.
And brake.
I couldn't get the ZR1 past 77. To break the world record of 82 miles an hour, I was gonna need an upgrade from a $120,000 car to a $160,000 supercar. This is an Audi R8 V10. It's got a Lamborghini engine putting out over 500 horsepower. And crucially, it's all-wheel drive, which will give me more grip.
Okay, so it's got 100 less horsepower than the Corvette. But I don't think horsepower was the problem, it was putting the power to the ground. And I think with the Audi, because it's a very sophisticated all-wheel drive system, that even its measly 520 some odd horsepower Lamborghini engine should be able to do the job.
Helmet on. Our police officer is ready. I have to remember not to tap the brakes as I go by him, which is an instinct. Oh, it's a good launch. Shift to second, a little bit of wheel spin in second. Going to third. 65. Oh, it's pulling. 70. 75. Holy cow, stop, baby, stop. You have a speed on that?
81 miles an hour.
Ah! 1 mile an hour short, is that right?
Affirmative.
The R8 was giving me the grip I needed. It was now about finesse, less wheel spin on my takeoff, and timing my braking point perfectly. 40. Whoa. 50, 60, 75, and braking. Ah! Why do I feel too old for this? We have a speed on that?
That speed was a world record-setting 83 miles per hour.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! World record Audi R8. I cannot believe it. We had done it. Brought the indoor speed record to America. But there was something about it that just didn't feel right. If this record was going to be American, it needed to be all American. And the Germans have a lot of world records. It almost doesn't seem fair. You know, Porsche has all kinds of world records, Audi has all kinds of world records. I was really hoping the Corvette would do it. I wanted this world record to be homegrown, you know? We're gonna have to think outside the box on this. We needed something from the good old US of A. Something like a Ford Fiesta. But not any Fiesta, my Fiesta. This is an all-wheel drive, purpose-built rallycross car. It's claimed X Games golds and various trophies, and now it had its sights set on a world record. Now, I'm not one to brag, but this little car is vicious. It's 600 horsepower, goes 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds, is all-wheel drive, and to get one, it's not just like the $14,000 Fiesta in the dealership. You'd have to trade in 4 of those V10 R8s back there. At $500,000, this car is a completely different animal than the ZR1 or the R8. This car required a hands-on team of technicians. We went down in pressure?
Yeah, we're going down in pressure. Get better grip.
Until the tires get up to temp, I went and did a couple donuts.
Yeah.
My crew adjusted the suspension, checked the tire pressure, and I was ready for takeoff. Now, it may look like I'm wearing a giant clown suit, and that's because I kind of am. But I still want some fire protection, because with this car, the fuel is a lot closer to the driver than in a street car. All right, here we go. Oh, too much wheel spin. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80. Stop.
Coming up, we find out if Tanner's Ford Fiesta broke a record. Our virtual race hits a snag.
It was like this. It was like, ah, damn it, Tanner!
And one of the girls next door stops by to hit the track.
We're going. We didn't stall. That's a good sign.
Adam and I were trying as hard as we could to find something Tanner couldn't do in a car. And we thought challenging to break a world record of how fast you could drive indoors would be close to impossible.
Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new indoor speed world record holder, Tanner Faust. At 87 miles an hour, no less.
Now, you make it sound like that wasn't that fast. To get the record, it had to be in the same room, starting and stopping, and it was slippery.
And you set that record in your Ford Fiesta rally car.
Yes. So now there is a world speed record on this planet held by a Ford Fiesta. Yes.
But you know what? We wanted to see just how fast that car was outdoors, so we gave it to our tame racing driver, the Stig, to put around our test track.
Launch control, and he's off. 0 to 60 in 2 seconds.
Just an incredibly fast through the gears. You can hear how close the gear ratio is. A little bit of nosedive as he comes into the first corner. Stig really carrying some speed. Little brake lock up through there. Pretty composed through the chicane, and as he comes into the teardrop, working the shift lever, that's what that is near the steering wheel lever, and then this is the handbrake that he's pulling here as he comes into the tightest section of the track. Probably using the handbrake here. Yes, gets a little rotation, but very clean on the exit. All-wheel drive, putting the power down, getting some of the cleanest exits out of the teardrop. A little bit in the grass. That's all part of rallycross. Very strange to see a Fiesta 129 miles an hour through a corner, still looking very composed. You can see that suspension just absorbing everything as the Stig comes into cameraman's corner. Working a little bit on the steering wheel, indicative of a short wheelbase car that the Fiesta is, that it is a little bit twitchy as he comes into the S's. This is going to be a pretty exciting part to drive through here. Extremely fast through there, 90 miles an hour into the last corner, just sliding through the last turn and across the line.
Now that looked crazy fast.
Really fast. Where is it?
Oh, the time?
Yeah,
where
does it fall here?
Well, where do you think it fell? I mean, there's a lot of good cars on there.
Are you going to put the time up, or are you just going to stall?
Well, honestly, you know a lot about cars. Do you think it's faster than, say, a Panamera, or is it faster than the SLS?
The Murcielago has about the same power. The Ferrari's got less power, but is pretty good. I would guess, I mean, I'd be pretty excited if it was right in here somewhere.
You think a Ford Fiesta is going to live up here?
I know it sounds crazy. It's not just any Ford Fiesta.
You're right. It's not just any Ford Fiesta. This is a $500,000 Fiesta, so it's roughly $485,000 more than any Fiesta that normal people would buy.
Okay, it's expensive, but you're stalling still. What was the time?
It feels good to be on this side of the board for a change.
Oh, that's fun for everybody.
Do you want to see it? All
yes. Right. I'm going to make room right here. I'm just going to slide this down just in case. You need
no kidding.
A little something right in here.
Well, you may not need that spot because the Ford Fiesta Rallycross car did it in 1:19.5. Top of the board. Top of the board.
The car wash. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll give it up because that's your car.
Unbelievable.
Okay, so we've learned you can also drive fast indoors. So for this next one, Adam and I came up with something a lot harder. So far, our plan to find something Tanner couldn't do in a car was proving to be more difficult than we thought. So, we knew this next challenge would need to be something completely ridiculous.
All right, you got me out here at some god-awful time. What do you got?
Look, as you know, you're a pain in the okay? Because you think you can drift anything.
I didn't say you could drift anything.
Yes, you did. Oh, I can drift anything. I'm Tanner Faust. I make it go sideways. So, what? We got a bunch of vehicles, and we're going to see exactly what it is you can and cannot drift. Basically, this exercise is to prove to you that you're not as good as you think. Okay?
Great.
You'll thank us later, trust me. This will make you a better person. Come on in, Rut!
Really?
Yeah, it's prom season.
A limo?
So there shouldn't be a problem, right?
No. I thought you were going to bring a truck or something dangerous.
This is what we're starting with. You ride inside.
Okay.
And I will stay out here and make sure that the drift is legitimate.
Make sure you buckle up for safety.
I'm not buckled yet.
You're buckled? Good.
No, I said I'm not buckled yet.
To qualify as an official drift, Tanner would need to slide the rear end of the vehicle while not losing forward momentum or spinning out.
His Rutledge is in the back like a big plaid hairball.
Oh! That's not...
I think this counts as a drift.
He's so stupid.
Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right. He's already done it, but I think he's doing it again just to make Rutledge sick, which is always fun.
Oh, crap. Oh, really?
Ah, here he comes. That counts.
Oh, God. Oh. Ah.
Come on out, sir.
Oh, gosh.
You okay in there?
You all right?
No.
Don't throw open my limo.
No, I was just thinking about the prom. Oh, God, that's awful.
What else you got? Oh.
Rut almost losing his lunch was appropriate given our next challenge.
Where do you see this one?
A food truck.
Yeah.
It's already leaning to one side.
That's the side he's sitting on.
This is not flat out dangerous.
Hi, Candela.
Buenos dias.
Really?
Tu coche está aquí. I call this Dorifito Impossible.
Which is Spanish for die.
That is not a direct translation at all.
I'm paraphrasing. Are you ready?
I think so.
Game on.
Drifto!
I'm gonna have to try a couple different techniques, I think, here.
You take your time.
You look good in that, by the way.
Thank you.
There he goes.
Oh, there goes the
He
door.
got there. Uh-oh.
Had that e-brake a little bit, didn't he? I think that's a partial.
Oh, man. Don't spill the milk.
More speed.
There you go.
Need more speed.
Hit it.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, damn, he did it.
I think he just drifted a
He
food truck.
drifted a food truck.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Thank the Lord, because I want out of this thing.
We saw spin. It was breaking. I don't know
And just
how.
a little bit, it slid just a little bit there. Yes. What's next? Food truck's done.
We got something for you.
Yeah.
Is it lunch?
Tanner seemed to have a difficult time drifting the Roach Coach, so we decided to go with something even bigger. So what do you think? The RV.
You guys are just making them more and more top-heavy in hopes that I'll maybe hurt myself and die. You know you can do it.
That wheel's coming up.
Oh, he's gonna pick that. Oh, pick the front tire up!
There you go.
Holy, he's gonna tip it. Oh, he's gonna tump that thing over.
All right, let's rethink our approach.
He's not giving up.
Nah.
You can respect that about him.
I'm not giving up on you yet. Come on!
Oh! Oh, yeah. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just got in a wrestling match with a freaking orangutan.
How did you pick up the front wheel like that?
Oh, man, that thing, I kicked it in the like 4 times.
So far, Tanner was 2 for 3, so we gave him one more shot to prove that he really could drift anything.
Okay, no, you stepped up the game.
And this time, Adam went along for the ride. When you're in the midst of stupidity, it's hard to know exactly where to stand. Yeah, let's back up.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit of body roll.
Wow. This is gonna be so dangerous.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, let's go again.
All right, it's coming in hot. It's got a good lean to it. Oh, that is going to tip over. Oh, look at.
Are you okay?
Almost didn't slide, just kind of skidded. I don't think that counts.
Almost rolls it over. The bus shuts itself off. I'm confused. Were we doing will it drift or will it almost flip over at the end?
I was getting a little bit desperate, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think you did it.
Did it? The back didn't slide the first. It didn't come around because I felt that it started to swing. And you know we're in front of the front tire, so it like pulled backwards
It's
a little
a long, sad story you're telling, but it didn't do it.
bit. So you're right. Not everything can be drifted. I was wrong.
I'm sorry, what'd you
right.
say?
It feels good.
I didn't hear him.
I know it's hard for you to say.
Yeah.
And you were right.
Yes. Yes, we were.
I want another shot at the bus. Can we do another shot at the bus?
Let's get out of here.
All right. Good work. This bus was genius. Where'd you come up with that?
Well, you know, you're trying to trump somebody.
Coming up, a Playboy bunny stops by to race our track,
Everybody go back inside.
and we get one last shot at beating Tanner with our video game.
152.5.
That's really fast.
Tanner is a race car driver who wins medals and gets girls. In short, one of the most annoying people on the planet, especially if you have to spend as much time with him as we do. So, we came up with a way to finally beat him, a virtual race. After an hour of practice, we were ready to lay down our time on the video game.
Gentlemen, can we focus, please? What is the challenge? Is it 3 laps?
It's 3 laps. It's your best out of 3 laps.
Okay,
All right, we're ready?
here we go.
I like that you guys both started at the same time. Adam's actually a little bit ahead of you, Rod.
Don't get excited about that too long.
Come on, Rod. We cannot let him win this.
It's the pressure that is hard, isn't it?
In the car, there's birds flying. There's like sometimes a little spider that kind of like bugs.
Did you touch my ear?
No, I didn't.
I know that's not true.
There are. I had a fly in my helmet earlier.
Really?
I think it was a fly. I don't know what it was, but it was like this. It was like, ah. It's all in my face.
Really? That's not... Damn it, Tanner.
You're fine.
I'm off the track.
You can get right back on. I've been doing that all day.
You guys are on the exact same time right now.
Come on.
This is gonna be doubly horrible.
Ah, there's the wall.
Rutledge is going for the time record right now.
Here it is. Here it is, last turn.
It's
And
gonna be a good time.
152.5. Thank you.
Is that
Okay.
your fastest time? That has to be your fastest
Okay,
time.
he got a 152.5 and I hit a wall. So you have to beat a 152.5 in 3 laps.
That's really fast.
I know.
Or you can crash once and beat a 157. And you get 1 crash.
I think I don't want to crash that.
Okay, then you got to beat a 152.
A 152.
5.
Gotcha.
No problem.
And now it's time for Big Star Small Car, and today is without a doubt the most beautiful woman to ever be behind the wheel of a Suzuki. It's Bridget Marquardt from the Girls Next Door. Thank you so much for being with us. Now, I know you've been at a lot of fancy parties before. Have you ever seen such a high-class vehicle up close?
I have not. Can I touch it?
Yeah, please, don't be intimidated by it. Are you ready to put down some laps? You nervous?
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm excited.
Okay, here, let me get the door for you.
All right,
you go to
thank
lay down
you.
your laps. We're all going to move inside. We'll meet you in the hangar.
Okay.
All right, good luck. Let's go, you guys. Here's Bridget chewing gum with a gentle roll there at the start.
That's good. Okay, clutch. And a second.
And she's made it to second gear,
We're going. We didn't stall. That's a good sign.
going ever so gently.
Fast, fast, fast. Go, go, go.
This is where you would normally hear some tires squealing.
Ah! Everybody go back inside. Where it's safe.
I don't know if we told Bridget that this is timed. Picking up a little speed on the backstretch. There we go.
Faster. Oh my gosh, I have it all the way to the floor. Ah!
Yep, I'm not sure what gear you're in, but you're doing great. Just a little speed would help. Hard on the gas, please. And she's across the line.
Yay!
Come on up, Bridget. Bridget Marquardt, everybody. We're so glad you could be here. Have a seat. We don't really have, you can see from the board, there's only a few mildly attractive people that show up here. So really, you've upped the ante today.
A lot of guys on there.
Yeah, but that's all right. We're going to get to your lap time in a minute. I want to talk about you, the car girl that you are.
Okay.
You have a pretty fun ride. What do you have?
I have a Cayman S.
A Porsche Cayman S.
Porsche Cayman S.
Yeah.
And I love it. I
It's
absolutely
this
love it.
beautiful
there
ride
it
there.
is. Ta-da.
Where is the car? Oh, I'm sorry. It's right there. I see it now. I see it now. And since then, I understand it's been rimmed up.
Yes, I did some stuff with Asante, and they put on custom Playboy wheels for me. So I have a little Playboy bunny in the center with a rhinestone eye.
So for the record, fellas, that only works on Bridget's car. That's not... That look doesn't carry over. But now, let's be honest. From a little bit more humble beginnings than that car, your first car was what?
Camaro. Camaro.
Z28, fellas.
T-tops.
With the T-tops.
And I thought it was really cool.
Well, at the time, it was really cool,
Yeah,
right?
I loved it.
What's the fastest you've driven?
In my Porsche, I'm from Northern California, so when I go home to visit my family, it's the 5, boring, nothing going on there. One day I was driving down the road, and there's this car going so slow, and I thought, gosh, this truck is going so slow. So I'm in the fast lane, just zoom right past him. And I looked down at my speedometer, and I'm going 110. So it wasn't him.
Yeah.
I thought, I think I better slowly adjust this a little bit, because there is one thing on I-5, and that's highway patrol.
Yeah. Which have greeted you several times in your Porsche, right?
They have. It's usually not for speeding, though. I'm usually pretty good in my Porsche. I get pulled over for no front license plate constantly. Almost every time I drive it.
That's a big California thing. Now, why don't you run your front plate?
Because it ruins the look of the front of the car. Right?
I know.
I just can't do it to my Porsche. I mean, the holes aren't even all the way drilled through. So am I supposed to do that?
No.
No, right?
No. Your vehicular street cred just went up so much in this state. There are so many people right now. Let me ask this. When you get pulled over, have you ever received a ticket since you've been on the shows and everybody knows you?
Yes, I have.
What was her name? Let's talk about some other cars you love. If money was no object, what are some of the cars you're going after?
Oh, I really want the Audi R8.
But that's not the only thing, right? What is the Mercedes that you love so much?
Oh, I kind of want the G-Wagon. Mm-hmm. It's just really cute. It's boxy and it's fun, and I feel like I could decorate it really cute and have fun with it.
So for you, you're decorating, you're customizing. That's what makes a car fun.
I love doing that. I love the aesthetics of a car. To me, it's not so much about the engine. I know that's probably a bad word here, but I love just the way it looks and the way it makes me feel.
Are you guys ready to see your time? All right.
First of all, can I say that I did not know how to drive stick shift. So I had to learn that today.
Really?
Yes.
Bridget?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh no, don't say that.
I am taken aback.
Uh-oh.
This was not what I expected.
Oh my God, the suspense.
Bridget, I don't know how to tell you this, but it's not the first time you've made an old man happy. You have bumped Buzz Aldrin from the bottom.
Oh, no.
2 minutes and 6 seconds. Let's give Bridget a hand, huh?
Coming up, it's Tanner's turn to lay down his fastest lap.
It was time for the final competition. I'd gotten a blistering 1 minute and 52 seconds with the LFA around the virtual track. Now Tanner would have 3 laps to try and beat me around the real track.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
I think I won it already.
Wow.
See how fast he's going up the hill?
How does he do that?
Nice and tidy. Remember not to grab that shift mid-drift. Second to third works, but that's about it.
Oh, look at that, look at that.
Right there. That's going to cost him right there.
Yeah.
He's way out of shape now, see?
Sliding it a little bit. Look at that.
Drift too much on this one, that's the scary part.
Oh, that was the hardest part right here. 148.
Wow. How does he miss that wall? I hit it every time.
What is it? What is it?
156. He didn't do it. There's no way he's going to beat us.
Oh my God!
Left, hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes.
Now these seats are good, but not quite holding me for the G's of this track.
Here it comes.
135.
A little too early on the gas, got a little opposite lock there.
How's he doing?
140.
Short shifting into third as we come through turn 11.
Holy crap.
Damn.
What was his time?
A 153.8.
He's got to shave 2 seconds to win.
This was it. No more drifting around. Without being able to see the lap time, all I could do was push it to the limit. Oh my gosh, this is so quick.
He is really going fast.
120, 125 braking. All right, I need to tighten it up a little bit.
How's he doing?
Good. Minute and a half.
The clock was running down. Things were looking good for me and Russ.
Tucking in, a little slide, careful. Woo!
This is really tricky.
Come on, 110, 120.
There he comes.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
What was it?
I don't know what that time is, but that was fun.
144.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him.
Damn it.
That doesn't prove anything. Now, all that proves is it's harder to do something on a video game than it is in real life.
Absolutely not. You can't die in the video game.
I did.
Okay, that was kind of impressive. Engineers sort of were a little freaked out when you rolled the thing over. They said that couldn't be done. Yeah.
So let's see. In us trying to prove you wrong and set you up to fail, you set a new world record for indoor speed. You did a fast lap at one of the nicest tracks in the world.
So fun.
Your car is now at the top of the leaderboard. This just went great.
Yes.
We should do that again sometime.
We should.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. We shouldn't.
Now, on Top Gear. It's all about beating Tanner.
Moving around a lot.
As we force him to defy death while trying to break the indoor speed record. Stunt drive the most ridiculous and dangerous vehicles.
Oh!
And Tanner tries to outrace our virtual cars
90 miles an hour through turn 5.
while we cheat our way around the track.
Tanner's a professional driver, which means basically his job is to travel around the world and race cool cars. This also means he's super competitive,
See ya!
confident,
Kind of raring to go here.
and shows off his driving skills any chance he gets.
America! America!
So Adam and I thought it was time to bring him down a notch and came up with 3 challenges to see if we could make him fail. Our first challenge was to see if we could beat him around Infineon Raceway. But this wouldn't be like any normal race. Adam and I would be playing a video game, Forza Motorsport 4. We would set the fastest time we could around the virtual track and crash as many times as we liked. But Tanner would have to beat that time in a real car on the real track. And since we wouldn't have to be doing the real driving, we chose Infineon Raceway because it's known for being extremely dangerous. It's a high-speed track filled with turns that are easily misjudged. Elevation changes with blind drops and a wall so close to the track, one mistake means total carnage. And since we chose the track, we let Tanner pick whatever car he wanted. And of course, he chose one of the most race-worthy supercars on the market. The $375,000 Lexus LFA. Packed with so much technology, it's almost like driving a video game.
And there they are. Adam and Rutledge. Their gamer names are Rutro and Car Killer.
What's up, Tanner?
Are these your gaming pajamas?
Oh, yeah. It is time to die, my friend.
What makes you think that you could possibly be like a gaming master Jedi and conquer this track on a game?
You might be good in a car in real life, but in the virtual world, we are the best.
See that? It's reflex. I'm not even aware I'm doing it.
In the virtual world. Have you ever been on the Forza game here?
Look at me. I'm the biggest dweeb
Have you
know.
ever been on the Forza game?
Please. How hard could this possibly be? We can reset. You can't.
Have you ever even raced here?
I mean, I haven't drifted. I've been around the track before.
Oh, you've been on just a portion of the track,
Sideways.
left and right.
Maybe.
We're losing focus, fellas. We get an hour to practice, and then we meet on the field of battle. Fair enough?
Done. Le Mans start?
Sure.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, it means you run and I walk that way.
I hate when he's right. Damn it.
You ever played this game before?
Now, you?
No. Tanner doesn't need to know that, though.
Very good point.
While the gamer geeks got plugged into their video game and racing simulators, I got to know the real LFA.
Sometimes you gotta just love Toyota. Sure, they build some lame cars that are purpose-made for accountants in Missouri, but other times, they just get it. They've got loads of cars out there that punch above their weight. The Corolla AE86, the 1960s Exotic, the 2000 GT, Toyota Supra Turbos, or this, the first real supercar from Japan. And it's